concept of little brother is a common theme across rivalry games, but there is one where that term has floated predominantly over the landscape of a matchup. And when the Paul Bunyan Trophy is up for grabs, there is nothing little when these brothers start battling. Welcome, everyone, to the Woodshed, East Lansing, Michigan. Spartans Stadium on the banks of the Red Cedar and home to Michigan State. As we'll see, the #3 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Michigan State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Wolverines will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Michigan State's offense will have first crack at this one. The Wolverines often look at this rivalry as their birthright to win, and boy, did they put the hammer down in a blowout last year.
Yeah, and you heard a lot of hail to the victors, and you heard a lot about little brother, and a lot of shots throughout this last year.
Oh, he's got some space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And he's got it inside the 30-yard line. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
And how about that? A lot of coaches talk about being aggressive and we're going to take shots, but then they get conservative in the game. But first drive coming out, showing this defense we are not afraid to throw the ball deep. Might keep that defense a little bit more conservative.
The Spartans want to crank the tempo.
Now with a red zone opportunity.
To the air on first down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
And the Spartans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Fast, physical, and disruptive. Michigan has a rich and storied history of guys up front who can make life miserable for a quarterback.
Just dudes. I mean, guys that win matchups. Guys that, you know, if it's going to be a pass rush on the outside, one-on-one on a tackle, they can go get him at the defensive end spot. And we can mention names. And Hutchinson recently, one of the higher picks in the NFL draft, but always guys that play the same way.
Got his man down the middle. He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. He splits the uprights. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
He'll bring it back from inside his spot. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Wolverines offense will try to get something started with their first possession. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable,
he's going to let one fly down the middle. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Wolverines will line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Makes the catch at the 35. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make it dumb. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
We talked to the offensive staff coming into this one. They knew going up against the top 25 defense with respect to sacks per game that they had to do a good job protecting the QB, but they have not been able to get that done so far. They've already now allowed 3 sacks in this game.
The Spartans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air on 2nd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Got his man on the right. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets into the 48.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. And the Spartans come to the line in the hurry-up. Guys, these two have been showing contempt and disdain for each other for more than a century. First meeting back in 1898.
Yeah, and my goodness, you think about all the years, all the plays. You think about Mike Hart a few years ago. What was he talking about? Little brother. That stung Michigan State so bad. The hatred for each other is what makes this game so fun to follow every single year.
And I always feel in this game specifically between Michigan and Michigan State, it's the big-time players and the Heisman candidates that have always stepped up and made big plays. So I can't wait to see what the best players in this game are ready to do.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man in the middle. And the big fella couldn't elude the quarterback who makes a sure tackle. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Dropping back, it's Cummings. Finds his tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time and get to that first down marker. Bully ball on 3rd and short. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. The Wolverines look to keep this drive humming. They'll run play action. He'll throw it. With the catch, it's held. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one. And the Wolverines will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Sparty's defensive front is dominating. They have a great history of doing that.
Yeah, getting after the quarterback, man. Getting off the football, getting upfield, being disruptive, being a great defense that can stop the run and find the quarterback. Man, that's what you'd like to see if you're a Spartans fan.
The Wolverines trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. The noise bouncing off of Sparty's armor as they encourage the green and white on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Connection to the right. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. They could tie the game here with a field goal, but instead looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. He's got it got plenty for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Power football with the run. Got the first down and more. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. A designed run for the quarterback.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs, so it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going, but moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. We've reached a break, and Michigan State has the lead. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise.
That's just the chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one, and David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. The Spartans will try to pin them back with the punt.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. They'll leave it with him. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. It's Cummings. Fires left. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Wolverines. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Tough to beat in action, gentlemen. You know that. And let's take a look at the highlights. Toledo is ahead in this one. This team plays a hard-nosed brand of football there in the MAC, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 11 over Western Michigan. The MACtion never
Breaks into the open. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. And the Spartans moving quickly to the line.
Remember back when I played for the Florida Gators, if you had 3,000 yards passing in a season, you might be an All-American. I know times have changed, but with that last completion, this guy's already over the 3,000-yard milestone this year.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover and pick up the first. They'll move the tight end. Now the play fake. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior. The Spartans are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. The give to the tailback. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Now on the option. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Split backs here. Give to the back. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. It's in the tight end in motion. To throw, it's Cummings. Fakes the grab on the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Sparty and nearly 75,000 of his closest friends pegging the decibel meter on 3rd down. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Wolverines will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And that is an excellent punt as it lands out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Wide receiver going in motion. This quarterback part of their running game. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. And the Spartans will send out the punt unit. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Lost a throw on 1st down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Fires to the big fella. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better 3rd down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to 3rd down. And we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
He'll keep it on the sneak. Paul Bunyan, a huge part of trophies in the Big Ten. He's got an axe. He's got this trophy for the Spartans and the Wolverines. Where do you guys rank this trophy?
Yeah, it's hard to say. I mean, there's so many trophy games, I feel like, in the Big Ten, David. This game, obviously, it always has Big Ten implications, national championship implications. I will be honest, Paul Bunyan trophy gives me the heebie-jeebies a bit.
You don't like it, it just kind of gives you the heebie-jeebies. I hear you, but how about Reese throwing a ranking on us? Rank the trophies? Reese, what are we doing here? We're not ranking trophies. Huge rivalry game, a lot of emotions. We're talking about ranking trophies.
The Wolverines want to pick up the tempo. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. It's 1st down from the 11. Use the play fake. Now to throw. It's complete to the left. Touchdown, Michigan. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And Reese, we know the fullback's job. He's in there to block consistently, so it's a nice job by the offense, slipping him out of the backfield, throwing him a bone. He catches it, does the rest, and gets into the end zone.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking for a crease. It's Wade. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16. Now facing a 3rd and long. He'll set up to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Wade. Turning it on. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Spartans will punt it away on 4th down. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking for a man. It's Cummings. Fires deep toward the end zone. Down to 2 minutes before the half. They'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Makes the grab.
Good play by the defense. Way to wrap him up. Way to know where the sticks are. Now puts you in a successful position for 3rd down. Now you can break out the fun pack.
He's going to throw deep right side. Hits him in stride inside the 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Wolverines. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score coming on the touchdown pass from 55 yards out. And he takes this from inside the 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Finds the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Spartans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. It's complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chain. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Working that left side now. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Spartans decide to punt it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Fires to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Back to pass, it's Cummings. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gets open down the middle. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? He wants to start this drive with a pass. Here comes the heat. Grabbed over the middle. It's Williams. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. How about this defense making a statement to end the half with a sack? First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much to break down from a spirited first half between Michigan and Michigan State with the Paul Bunyan Trophy at stake. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Michigan and Michigan State plays out.
And the Spartans will boot it away to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Starting this third quarter on the ground. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. And the Wolverines in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He's got it on the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. To the air, it's coming. And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards. The Wolverines line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll go back to work on offense. Hold and fire complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Spartans in the hurry-up. On the run, it's Wade. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. A lot of urgency for this offense.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. When you have the type of defensive lineman that Michigan has had over the years, you don't always have to send the house to get to the quarterback.
No, it's a beautiful thing when you're a defensive coordinator, when you got big, strong studs like this. Year after year, Michigan always has a stable full of them, of guys that are athletic enough to rush the passer, but physical enough to play the run. It's a fun spot to be in as a DC.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Man, this defense is feasting. You can tell. They know they got the lead, and they know they have to pass. So they're pinning their ears back. They're bringing pressure. This offense, they have to do a better job, man. You got to protect your QB. Give him some time if you want to get back in this ball game.
And the Spartans will bring the punt team onto the field. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. The give to the single back. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. And the Wolverines with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Dropping back, it's Cummings. Quickly to the tight end. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. They're working that left side. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Off the play fake. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man all by himself. Touchdown, Michigan! And the punishment has been extended. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
ACC action, fellas, and all week there's been intrigue about this one. Virginia is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out of it. Not after the way this group has rallied around that coach. It really has been something to see. They're trailing by 11 to Duke.
Off the play fake on 1st down.
Any big changes in this ACC clash, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Spartans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a 1st down. Off play action. Soft spot in the middle. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. And the Spartans will snap it on 1st and 10. The give to the back. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Rides the back on the option. The give. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. The Spartans pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. The run from the shotgun.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
And no shot at a return here as the punt flies out of bounds. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. On the move. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Back to pass. It's Cummings. Fires to the big fella. At midfield, he's got room. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They go back to work in the final period of this one. He'll keep it himself. There he goes. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The Wolverines can really attack on this second and short. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll give it to the back.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
One running back in the backfield, and he has it. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? And the Wolverines back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. He's got it. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. The Wolverines, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Touchdown, Wolverines! Excellent pass by the back on the option. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9. The Wolverines have a nice little cushion in that Paul Bunyan trophy almost within their grasp.
Sparty can't quit, though. This game means too much. In the rivalry, in the conference play, in recruiting, Sparty now has to dig deep, and they've got to fight back. Just takes one play, David.
Yeah, and these guys are a bunch of underdog guys, right? These guys are the ones that are talked about in this rivalry as inferior to Michigan all the time. You got a chance to keep fighting, showing what's inside your chest.
I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Gives it on the option. Punches ahead, they'll give him a yard to the 13. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quick completion to the right. And makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10.
Good enough for first down.
To the air on first down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
And the Spartans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They go to the draw. Shakes off the defender. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they can't make the connection on fourth down, and they'll turn it over. Takes the handoff. It's Barco. Dropped after a pickup of 4 down to the 16. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The give to the back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. And the Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Looking to throw, it's Cummings. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Michigan! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. This team just knows how to finish. They keep getting better and better and better, and they are close to going 9-0.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. We'll see if that failed fourth down. Oh, he's got some space. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Out of bounds at the 23-yard line as this offense dials up a chunk play.
And that is another first down for the offense.
Now let's see if they can follow up that huge play. 1st and 10 from the 23. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Hauls it in. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Here comes the option. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. The Spartans have it with a 1st and 10.
In the red zone.
Looking downfield on first down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
What a beautiful day for the defense. A sack for you, a sack for you. Everybody gets a sack. Everything good happening for this defense.
And the Spartans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Wade. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires toward the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. So they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll try to make it 2 for 2, this time from 35 yards away. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And the field goal is good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So here comes the Michigan offense. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. He's got it again. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. The Wolverines come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Looking downfield, it's Cummings. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Breaks into the open. The 20. He's at the... And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out. Just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams. They have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he knocked that one right down the middle. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, take a peek at what's happening in this interesting battle in the MAC. Miami is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. It's a tight one right now. They're trailing by only 5 to Northern Illinois. Any big developments here in the MAC, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll send the back in motion. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. He'll pull it down. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Still firing away as he'll go down swinging. Complete with conviction on the crosser. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. As has been the case for the majority of this rivalry, it's Michigan who once again will take home the mighty Paul Bunyan Trophy. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.